I believed in God for the first 15 years of my life. I wasn't raised religious, but I was raised to believe that God existed. After that, I became an atheist for around 6 years. During my atheist phase, I attended Alcoholics Anonymous for 3 years. By the time I left AA, I was drifting toward New Age spirituality. For several years, I believed in tarot cards, spirits, divine energy, astrology, crystals, all of it. After being hospitalized for psychosis in 2024, I now consider myself agnostic. I've come to the conclusion that spirituality can be genuinely dangerous. I was obsessed with online concepts like twin flames, the idea that there's one perfect soul match designed for you. This is complete nonsense. There is zero evidence that souls exist, or that the universe is communicating with us, or that any of this is real. In modern times, I don't think there's any real reason to believe in religion anymore. Yes, faith can give people hope, but this is often false hope. My experience in AA made this very clear. People constantly talked about God. They insist that your higher power can be anything, but the AA Big Book is quite condescending towards non-believers. There is even an entire chapter called We Agnostics, aimed at those who don't believe in God. It does say your conception of God, but I wonder, why believe in any God at all? What's God got to do with sobriety? This is why, in my final year, I attended secular AA meetings, which I found far more helpful. People say God helped them overcome addiction. I don't buy it. AA works because of community, structure, and accountability, not because of an invisible being. I think religion is largely driven by fear, especially fear of death. Historically, religion did serve a purpose. People didn't understand the world, so religion explained it. Then came the Enlightenment, which marked a giant shift towards science, reason, and secularism. Religion has also long been used as a tool of control. If you tell people that sex, drugs, or even rudeness will send them to hell, you will force compliance. One of my biggest issues with religion is that many religious people behave terribly while claiming moral superiority. People say it's the people, not the religion, but many religious texts are full of intolerance towards non-believers and explicit threats of eternal punishment. Concepts like sin, hellfire, and eternal punishment don't sound like a benevolent God to me. And there's something religious people avoid addressing. There is not a single shred of scientific evidence for God. No proof, no observation, no measurable data. Nobody knows what God is supposed to be. Some things are facts. There are only two biological sexes. Climate change is real. Vaccines do not cause autism. Astrology is pseudoscience. Modern medicine works. I don't understand how people can accept science in one area and then abandon it completely in another. You don't get to pick and choose reality. It's also telling that the most religious countries tend to be the poorest. If God is all-powerful, why are these people left to suffer? People blame the devil, but why would an all-powerful God need a devil at all? Either God isn't omnipotent, or God and the devil are essentially the same thing. Frankly, God allowing endless suffering makes God look less benevolent and more malevolent. I've believed in all kinds of esoteric ideas, and it ended with me in hospital. For me, religion and spirituality are toxic. I wouldn't call myself an atheist. I think it's more honest to say we don't know. But I find the existence of God extremely unlikely, at least in the way humans describe it. God is entirely a man-made concept. Yes, religion can provide hope and community. I understand that. But meaning doesn't require belief in the supernatural. I find purpose in writing, making videos, music, swimming, watching films, and conversation. These things are real. I don't need a higher power to feel significant. It's ironic that believers often accuse non-believers of arrogance when they're the ones who believe that the creator of the universe has a personal relationship with them. As a rational person, I choose facts, science, history, and evidence. I love fiction, but God is just another story that humans created to explain what they didn't understand. Given my history of mental illness, I find belief in superstition actively harmful. Stoicism, on the other hand, is a philosophy rooted in reason and responsibility without requiring belief in a higher power. Long term, I think superstition will fade and people will move towards a more evidence-based worldview. What do you think? Are you religious? Do you believe in God? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more content.